tonight, maids in Malaysia.
Disgusted? Of course I am.
A 19-year-old from West Timor whose dream became a nightmare of constant abuse.
Shields up, Mr. Prescott.
Blasting off in the burbs. And the world according to Bashir, what his followers are told.
Does the life of a non-Muslim have the same value as the life of a Muslim?
It's a Saturday morning in Maryland, less than an hour's drive south of Washington, D.C. This is Bednar Estate, the family home of Judy and Edmund Bednar. A quiet, leafy spot. But all is not as it seems.
I'm Commander Tackett, and I'm the science officer.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Michelle Smithfield. I'm the ship's first engineer.
Oh, we're in fact on a planet called Diotama 3 near the Klingon border.
Sound familiar? Years after Star Trek began boldly going where no man has gone before, fans are starved of new adventures, so they're creating their own.
Quiet on the set. Act 1. Scene 3B. Take 1.
And action.
The crew of Starship Farragut is hard at work on its final episode for the season.
All right, RT. Ship's personnel falls within your purview. What can you tell me about this chief of security? Seems like a real stick in the mud.
John Broughton Jr., whose real job is in marketing, is the founder of the Farragut Project.
He's the ideal security officer. He's got high marksmanship.
It's named after Admiral David Farragut, the head of the US Navy during the Civil War, famous for the catch cry, "Damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead."
Cut. Sorry. That's okay. Actually, that wasn't too bad, guys. The attitude was right.
Right now, there's no new Star Trek show being aired, so we want to try and keep Star Trek alive. We love Star Trek. A lot of us fans don't want to see it die.
Cut.
But of course, as the creator, you get to be the boss, don't you? You get to be captain.
If you're going to do a Star Trek fan film, you might as well be the captain, right?
Action.
Shields up, Mr. Prescott.
Aye, sir.
The impressive set for the Starship has been borrowed from another group making fan films in the New York area.
All weapons locked on target, sir.
Fire.
This might be a hobby, but it's all-consuming.
2, 1, go. Boom! Boom! Boom!
The team, which is predominantly made up of family and friends, creates the costumes, the props, the sets, whatever it takes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need the upper piece for this wall.
The bottom looks good, Paul.
Yeah, hit the bottom.
Have you copied the makeup from the original shows?
Only the blue eyeshadow.
Michael Bednar started out working on props, but somehow found himself donning a uniform and having a go at acting. What do your kids think?
Well,
What are Mum and Dad doing on the weekend out there in the woods?
Initially, they were like, okay, well, you could be doing some other things. I don't know that they were really keen on this all happening, but they've seen what we've done. They've seen that we're very serious about it and trying to put out something with quality. They're behind us 100%, so it's been a blessing.
Michael Bedner's wife Holly realised if she wanted to see her husband at all on weekends, there was only one option.
If you would have asked me a couple of years ago if I ever thought I'd be running around the woods in a Star Trek outfit, I probably would have laughed. But I'm happy that we're doing it, and it's actually a lot of fun wearing this uniform.
What can you tell me about this new security chief? Seems like a real stick in the mud.
Much, much too fast. If you're saying the line, you're like all the way up here. I want you saying it like when you're right here. When you're coming through.
Paul Sieber started as set designer, then seemingly at warp speed, his duties expanded to actor, writer and director.
Seems like a real stick in the mud. We're trying to make something that's true to what Gene Roddenberry had created when he did the original series 40 years ago. An action-adventure, a Western, if you will, in space. And that's the essence of what we're doing with this story. Cut. Two things. Actually, I like to laugh.
Oh, I love them special effects from
Michael Struck is the technical whiz and Star Trek fan who takes the raw material and turns it into a sophisticated product, possibly more sophisticated than the original series.
Oh, that was neat. Good shot.
The reason I got into special effects is because of Star Trek and shows like it. To be able to recreate worlds that don't exist and to have a kind of a different place to be as opposed to what we have around us.
With computer technology now, you can make all the effects and such. You can make Hollywood-style productions just as they did even back then, even better with technology.
Paramount, which owns the rights to Star Trek, allows the fan films to be put online as long as no one profits from the exercise. And while the crew of the Starship Farragut takes its mission very seriously,
You guys all right?
in the end it's about being transported to another place,
Never better.
the final frontier, and having fun.
It answers the questions, are there any Klingons?
I love the episodes because they're always like wrapped up in a neat little package, you know, at the end, and happy endings. It's great.
So is it fun? Is this like being a kid again?
It is. It is beyond even any kind of fun you'd even imagine. Mike, it's time to go.
Okay, let's get back to the ship.